Okay, next on the agenda is Van Beverly Sewer. Everybody's read that draft?
Just that draft is kind of a step backwards. It's the original thing that Mike had given us as a proposal. And the basis of this proposal is that Mike does not annex. That there be no annexation included at all. This goes back to where the city be responsible for the installation of all of the sewer from that northwest corner of the property over into the manhole. Mike came in and dropped this off, said back to the original agreement, but does not include anything with annexation. And this would be the one that he would sign. Otherwise, he would explore different alternatives. And the different alternatives would be treatment, on-site treatment essentially. And talked with the DNR a little bit about that, and had they talked with Mike or his engineer about that. I mean, they had talked with the engineer about that, and basically what they were looking at is some type of whether it's an above ground or a mounted type of a septic system. And the question for the DNR was, is that allowable? And the DNR says they still need to obtain DNR's blessing out of this and know that the treatment is actually going to work. And then, so ultimately it's now kind of back with Mike's engineer to be able to prove that what they are going to propose is going to work. So that's kind of the interaction between the two of them now. As far as the city involvement, I think there probably should be some action taken on this last proposal, but it certainly doesn't sound like it's really heading anywhere where they will hook up to the sanitary sewer.
I talked to Mike for quite a while. Mike has indicated that they can do this cheaper, and it'd be just as good for the lake. I don't believe DNR is going to let them do anything that's going to hurt the lake, so here's my proposal. We right now pass a resolution to discontinue negotiations with Transmission and reestablish what the ordinance 99.09, which says it's got to be in the city and be done.
Can you call that motion?
Yes, I would. They even got it written down if you want.
We don't need to reestablish anything. I mean, it
Well,
still is good.
Right.
We never did
To make sure we're not going to get rid of it.
Yeah, that we're.
But I would like to hear this council say that's what we want. Either we do or we don't.
Yeah, I don't think that's my view.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got city water, they've got city electricity, and they've never done this, so what tells me that they'll ever do it with the city, with the sewer?
And it's not my concern about this one, because I think this one's over. But now somebody else can say, well, they were willing to do that before. Do we now say, no, we're not, this council's not going to do it?
Well, I think there was a reason why the council passed it in the first place, and I guess I'm not going to sit here and disagree with the council. I'm sure they had a lot of discussion, just like we're having a discussion here, and if they thought this was going to be a problem, I tend to agree with them. The motion will address that.
Yeah.
Okay, roll call.
This is what I have to remember. Pretty close, discontinue negotiations and revalidate the code of Main Road.
I wrote it right at the top. In case I got confused.
I think you all understood.
Very good. Okay. Okay, Lane.
Yes.
Schrader?
Yes.
Benson? Yes. Overland?
Yeah.
I didn't need my packet back, but you got to read it. You can have it. I'll copy it.
There's no impact to the city, and we're not involved in any way, strictly between
Can you do that?
them, yeah. And the long-term impact of this above ground injury then is continuing to be a person inside the
Essentially. That's what you've done no matter what. Yes. But this is they're never gonna let us in there.